that we drink daily. Because if we're not just drinking straight water, it's in the soda, it's in the tea, it's in everything if you're getting tap water and not spring water. And if you're in Kentucky, go hit the Red River Gorge. There are several places. One that's set up in Slade, in which you can just roll up with whatever containers and get spring water. Same way in Stamping Ground. It's part of what founded the city. Stamping Ground, Kentucky. And the Red River Gorge. Oh, you should go to the gorge. But, again, if you're not getting enough fluoride from your water, contact your physician and tell them that you, quote, just can't. And let them medicate you so that your zombie status will allow you to blend in with the others around you. Or you could turn on the old boob tube. And I realize as I say this, many people today will have no idea what that is. Of course, I am talking about television. It was called a boob tube at one time. In the 50s when it first made its, well, I can't say first, but when it began to make its general consumer presence. Curious about the boob tube label? Google it, I guess. So how can television help you, you might ask? Why, it's in the science, of course. Yes, that shit is everywhere. And there I go, not clicking the explicit language content. But if you're offended by the word shit, then you are a weakling. I'm sorry. We're approaching a time when a word can hurt your feelings. That's too political. Oh, not that I won't get political, but I'm not going to go there. I'm not. But yeah, science, it's everywhere. Do you have any idea how or when the idea was conceived for television? You know, in my head, I imagine it went, and I'm going to do this. I'm vaping. I'm not smoking marijuana, although I would if I had it. But I'm sure the invention of television went somewhere like this. You got a couple guys sitting around, right? It sounds like this. Hey, you know what? We should, get, a camera, because, cameras are still, new and stuff. And we should get this camera and make it take a bunch of pictures, really, really fast, so that it looks like the stuff is, moving. And then we'll take those pictures. No, wait, hold up. We'll take those pictures and we'll, beam it up, on a, a thing. And people could go to the store and they buy this box. And this box has the pictures on it. And it's like it'll look like tiny people in a box. Now we do this, and then when it takes off and everybody has one in their house, people will be like, oh, that's so cool. It's kind of like a moving newspaper. And then people will be like, oh, I got stuff to sell. And they'll give us money because we'll take, the moving pictures of their stuff and then we'll send it right to their freaking house in this box that they're going to pay us for. Anyway, I need some more guacamole. Okay, so it may not have been exactly that way. But it's fun to think, since most of the ideas, ironically, it seems the best ideas and most lucrative business ideas come to us, to those who punch the green ticket, so to speak. At any rate, television, what is it? How does it work? Who freaking cares? What you need to know is that your television is a weapon. It's used against every principle for which you stand. against your beliefs. And here's the kicker. Again, you paid for it. You bought it. That's right. You did nothing less than going to a weapons market, purchased the very tool by which you are controlled, or your house will explode, because it is that volatile. And your thoughts are manipulated. Your beliefs are compromised, or at least attempted. No, I'm not talking about simple reruns of the Brady Bunch here. I'm talking about, here we go, U.S. Patent 6506148B2, granted on the 14th of January, 2003. So what's so great about a patent number and its publication date? Not much until you read its title. Quote, Nervous System Manipulation by Electromagnetic Fields from Monitors. Yes, U.S. Patent 6506148B2. Now, for the detectives of the technology world, this patent is chock full of brain-crushing goodness. But I'm going to just read you 2 of the 14 claims as presented by its holder, Hendrikus G. Loo. That's Hendrikus, Hendricus G. Loos. And why is that name important? Well, just wait. It's going to blow your mind. Yet if it doesn't, then the fluoride is working most excellently. Here now is the direct text in the, quote, abstract section of the patent, as prepared, again, by Hendrikus G. Loo. Psychological effects have been observed in a human subject in response to stimulation of the skin with weak electromagnetic fields that are pulsed with certain frequencies near 1 or 2.4 hertz, such as to excite a sensory resonance. Many computer monitors and TV tubes back in the day when they had the tubes, but don't worry, HD can do the same thing, only better. Blah, 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 TV tubes. When displaying pulsed images, emit electromagnetic fields of sufficient amplitudes to cause such excitation. It is therefore possible to manipulate the nervous system of a subject by pulsing images displayed on a nearby computer monitor or TV set. For the latter, the image pulsing may be embedded in the program material, or it may be overlaid by modulating a video stream, either as an RF signal or as a video signal. The image displayed on a computer monitor may be pulsed effectively by a simple computer program. And I know, because back in the day when I programmed, I used to write programs that actually were designed to generate certain thought patterns, moods, with various colors and the intervals in which they appeared on the screen. It was one of the first programs I ever wrote. So no, I'm not an idiot. Only my ex thinks I am. Well, all of the exes, I guess. Anyway, back to the patent. For certain monitors, now I'm reading directly from the patent as it was granted, as it was applied for, and it was granted. For certain monitors, pulsed electromagnetic fields capable of exciting sensory resonances in nearby subjects may be generated, even as the displayed images are pulsed with subliminal intensity. Now, granted, blah, 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 I get it. But when you break this down, they're talking about a mind-controlled device here. Here's the first claim of the patent. 1. A method for manipulating the nervous system of a subject located near a monitor. The monitor emitting an electromagnetic field when displaying an image by virtue of the physical display process, the subject having a sensory resonance frequency. The method comprising creating a video signal for displaying an image on the monitor, the image having an intensity modulating the video signal for pulsing the image intensity with a frequency in the 0.1 to 15 Hz range, and setting the pulse frequency to the resonance frequency. Wow, okay? Sounds like a bunch of crap, blah, blah, blah. Number 2, claim. A computer program for manipulating the nervous system of a subject located near a monitor. The monitor emitting an electromagnetic field when displaying an image by virtue of the physical display process, the subject having cutaneous nerves that fire spontaneously and have spiking patterns. The computer program comprising a display routine for displaying an image on the monitor, the image having an intensity, a pulse routine for pulsing the image intensity with a frequency in the range of 0.1 to 15 Hz, and a frequency routine that can be internally controlled by the subject for setting the frequency, whereby the emitted EMF is pulsed. The cutaneous nerves are exposed to the pulsed EMF field, the electromagnetic field, and the spiking patterns of the nerves acquire a frequency modulation. 3. The computer program of Claim 2, wherein the pulsing has an amplified and the program. See, my monitor's messing with my brain at the moment, apparently. That or the coffee. Blah, blah, blah. Further comprises an amplitude routine for control of the amplitude by the subject. Number 4. The program of Claim 2, wherein the pulse routine comprises a timing procedure for timing the pulsing and extrapolation procedure for improving the accuracy of the timing procedure. The computer program of Claim 2, further comprising a variability routine for introducing variability in the pulsing. Hardware means for the manipulation of the nervous system of the subject located near a monitor, the monitor being responsive to a video stream and emitting an electromagnetic field when displaying an image by virtue of the physical display process, the image having an intensity, the subject having cutaneous nerves that fire spontaneously, blah, 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 fucking blah, okay? Because I can sit here and continue. And I don't even know why I typed all this out. Because it's just mumbo freaking jumbo of a device that you went to the store and bought that is designed to manipulate your nervous system. Now, we've all heard about some subliminal messages for years. It was a keen interest of mine when I was in high school. What is the concept of subliminal messages? You can hear a song. Now, underlying in the song are programs, are suggestions to purchase a particular product, to buy this album, to pay attention. But what else is underlying in that? Well, we don't know, because all we know is we hear certain music, we see certain commercials, and we are motivated to do something. So all that crap that I did read, all the crap that I didn't read, that you can go find in that very patent, just go Google television and mind control. That patent number is going to come up. Hendrikus G. Lew. Yeah, it's an important name. So all that crap. Exactly. It's not enough, you see, that you spend your money on the name brand television, competing with the Joneses, with your car, your